do there. Anyway, we're back. It's Rune Factory, not 4, 5 here. What did we do last time? That's right, we got ourselves some pets. I got a monster barn full of them, and I like the fact that I'm saving myself before the turn of the day, because it gives me free time to check and remind myself where I am in this game, without the pressure of losing time. It's all lost time, but I'm taking this run real easy, because, well, I don't have to do any kind of optimized run. It's not like there's even a hell mode here, unlike Rune Factory 4 that I know like the back of my hand. Now there's a game I like to optimize. During the pre-stream time, and I might as well do it now again, since we're not in pre-stream time, I was using my insect glass. Now why they call it that I don't know, but my magnifying glass here, to figure out all these soil status things. So from top to bottom, it is the plant's level, the growth stage of the plant. So these things are 42% grown. These jagaimos, these kind of potatoes. The hit point of the crop, the number of crops that we're going to produce. So in this case 3. The soil's overall level, the soil's speed level, the soil's quality level, the soil's size level, and the soil's number level. They're all at 1 here because I've not harvested anything. And those will all grant modifiers to the plants that we're growing here. Now this is great. I was a little worried that they might casualize the soil system. You don't need to know it, but if you want to optimize your farming, it's really nice to know and nice to interact with. A hell of a lot of fun. It's just the right kind of depth mechanic, in my opinion. It's enough that you can completely ignore it and be fine with the game, but if you want to get into it, boy, can you get into it. And it echoes the crafting system in Rune Factory. At the very bottom, there's also the hit points of the soil itself. Although it's not called hit points, so I wonder what to infer from that. Maybe it's like soil health? I can't read anything about health there, but, you know. I'm not great at my Japanese, evidently. And finally, the durability of the soil. Great. Glad we got that sorted out. Every time I miss a stream and come back, I'm astonished when there's a load time. Yeah. The loading time in this game is far from great. Now here's our monster barn, Serbia. Can't wait to have Bosnia as well. Get full Yugoslavic on our monster barns here. None of them love us, but they are animals, and they have produce, and whoa, I missed this. A crummy little bit of fur. Which, have I shipped you or not? Does it show me if I've shipped it or not too? Doesn't look like it. Do I really have to go here just to check? I would have thought I've shipped them before. There we go. Already been shipped. Where's something I haven't shipped before? Wow, I haven't shipped one of these. That's probably in my shipping box as it is. Anyway, these are our monsters. We should come here every day to brush them, give them a gift, and collect their produce. And if you think that sounds tedious, then you are not cut out to play Rune Factory or Harvest Moon games. A lot of what you do in these games are very repetitive actions. You'll chop the wood, you'll water your crops, you'll plant your crops. Oh, it's all kinds of boring. But if you're the kind of person that really goes in for that boring stuff, then fantastic. I, as it happens, do. How many times is he going to talk about his skill level there? Quite a lot, it seems. I quite like the auto-gathering addition that they put in the game. I also really like that it shows in the top left a little apple next to Marvin's face, and that apple appears to be going down, like the redness in it is going down, as if to say it is actually going to show when it's about to run out, the effect of the food. But it's going down awfully slowly. If I like Stardew, how similar to Rune Factory is that? If you like Stardew, you are a massive casual, and I look down upon you for that. Well, maybe not quite, but I really do not like Stardew. It came close to being great, but the problem was I was always comparing it to Rune Factory 3 and 4. And Rune Factory 3 and 4, well, particularly 4, is the magnum opus of this series. From what I've seen so far, 5 is not a magnum opus. But it's trying. Pretty much every element in Stardew Valley exists in Rune Factory. It's just done a lot better in Rune Factory, in my opinion. The great filter there is that Rune Factory is heavily anime themed, and Stardew Valley is not. So if you're put off by anime, you're gonna prefer Stardew Valley 9 times out of 10. But conversely, I don't like Stardew Valley. It tries too hard to be real, and to me, these are about fantasy farming sims. Even the older Harvest Moons that weren't too stylized, they didn't try to feel like real life. Some say this escapism isn't healthy, but I disagree. Alright. None of what I'm doing here is particularly necessary. I'm just trying to re-get a feel for the game as I jump back into it. Haven't played this for like 4 days, and that's just not right. Alright, we've got 162 bits of stone, 204 bits of lumber, so we should be well on our way towards upgrading our monster barn so that we can also have Bosnia. But I would also quite like some more kitchen utensils, because cooking is another really great part of the game. Oh, it's great. The cooking and the crafting. In some of the Harvest Moons, they were a bit tame. Especially Tides of Destiny wasn't so great, but in the mainline games, they do great things with the crafting and the cooking. Now the one last thing I want to do is equip this magnifying glass and find some of the stuff that I'm growing here, like... Which of these is the worst? You. It's 62 health on the soil here, where I'm growing some more potatoes. 62, let's remember that. 62. I'm going to plant this old nasty piece of grass here, and I'm going to till it. 62, right? And now it's 92. So withering grass adds 30 health to the soil. I don't know why it didn't play any kind of effect or anything. It just made the grass disappear. If you didn't know to look at your farm close like this, you wouldn't even know that had an effect. Although maybe you read the instructions and then you do know. What am I to know here? Still, it's good to make sure that does work. Of course it would work. They haven't changed anything from Rune Factory 4. Nothing has enticed me like Stardew fishing. Okay, Stardew Valley did do fishing right, some might say. I wouldn't, I didn't like it. I like my fishing to be fairly brain dead. But if you want it to be more involved, then well, good for you. Okay, let's store some of this stuff that we've been picking up. There's no point in carrying that on me because it'll be used in crafting, and crafting can take directly from your storage box. My storage box is... It might look like it has plenty of space, but that's nowhere near as much space as I want. I think I already did all the making goos that I can. Basic food, basic weapon crafting. Okay, great. Well, we'll check what quests we have to do tomorrow. Actually, I should check what quests I have right now. I'm really bad at keeping track of these. No. Also no. Also no. Yes. Now, what was she after again? Oh, right. She wanted me to do something to the monsters, right? She wanted me to use that, Oh, Christ. What did she want me to do again? Weren't you telling me to go and use the capture thing in the monsters? Didn't I already do that? I should talk to you and make sure that's what's happening. Well, I think it did. Reading! This is a video game, not a book, says a sick sock. I think I did more reading on all this than most of my other runs combined. Anyway, I remember now. This isn't her asking me to use my thing. I already did that. She gave me a list of monsters, and I need to find them, and I forget if I have to kill them or capture them, but I have to do something to these glowing red monsters. What was this all about? What did Big Bathhouse Guy want? And he is actually a bachelor. Well, I believe he is. He's on the thing that... what am I trying to say? The voice actor clips, he's there. And, oh Crivens, what else did you want out of me here, Livy? Monster... Oh, maybe this is the, Yeah, this is that weird goblin thing that I need to find in the south of the forest, but didn't find before. But it's a bit dangerous for me out there. I feel under-equipped for such a thing. So what was this about then? Or is that just the same? Don't know, don't really care. I'll give her a quick talking to. If she's still up, that is. Doesn't look like she's in bed, but let's try and catch her before she is. Cast darkness on her first. Oh, Jings, why did I choose you as the first person to talk to? Livy here is my least favourite person to talk to out of all of them, I think, because she speaks in practically no kanji. Right, she's saying hoo 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 hoo. Kono jike no you. Okay, she likes the time of night. Kono jike no wa kimochi ga yoku desu. The time of night feels good. It kimochis her. Why does it kimochi her? I don't know. Oh, what is she talking about now? Oh yeah, everybody always starts off with the bleeding weather or the time of day. I intend on combining my magnifying glass with my hat, because it's the best thing you can do with it. Today... Oh, that's right. Didn't we have a festival today? Yeah, the discount Setsuban was today. We won it. We trashed everybody. Yes, we had a lot of fun, Libby. But I evidently haven't done your task, so too bad. Says I can do something here. Oh, it's a twig. That's my twig now. What's this weird fellow? Does he want the twig? I don't think he wants a twig. Still haven't figured out what that guy does when you ask him for help. Oh no, somebody says they'll appear in combat if you're in danger? And if they didn't say that, that's what I imagined they said. Okay, right, I feel like I'm back up to speed. This has got to be the slowest paced run of anything I've done on stream before. But you should know what you're getting in for here. Jiki is season, so the evenings in this season feel nice. I suppose it won't be scorching hot like in summer. Doesn't look like these people have air conditioning. But they've got magic. Maho. Ooh, it's raining! Now, in Rune Factory, the weather does change so that it can start off raining and then go sunny, for example. And the music still plays when it's raining. That's cute. Okay, tell me I've got crops. Tell me I've got good crops. Yeah, tomatoes aplenty. Now, normally I like to do my my farm work with the tilling and the watering beforehand, but there's nothing to till for, and the rain will do the watering for me. So I'm just going to straight up collect everything that needs to be collected. Alright, I need to take out my my magnifying glass. There's my level 2 crop. Now, didn't I already ship a level 2 crop? Or is it already in here? I don't know, none of these are crops. Before I ship it, I'm going to check the board to see if the big guy has anything to say about it. No, he doesn't. Right, well that's okay, because I will ship that crop right now. So they're not paying attention to whether or not you've already shipped them. So, what I've got here... right here, there we go. Here's my level 2 Gabu. Well, in you go. And once the shipment comes and takes that away, I should be good to go on that. And lucky me, I got myself some more level 2 crop seeds. I'd really like to turbo level my crops a bit more, but I think we need to unlock the ability to buy better seeds, otherwise the returns are bad and the risk is high. Now. Just say goodbye to all my tomatoes, they go for a good rate. Feels like making money early on in this game's a little easy, even though I'm not even trying for it. And believe me, I can try. Yeah, that, the streaming code does not like the rain. Really? Wonder how it looks. Well, the rain is really light. It looks more like it's raining milk. Actually, I remember reading that when I was in something like MCM Studios or whatnot, where they do add milk to the rain to make it show up on camera better. He is so happy at grabbing that wood. It's unreal. Right, the thing I'm more interested in is what kind of ore do I get here? It looks like just a single piece of iron ore. What a shame. Big delay on picking things up there. Why is he moaning when you swing a tool? He's yelling yatta because he's so happy at the prospect of finding some rocks and twigs. As for why he's so happy about it, well, I don't know, but he's going to be ecstatic. Oh, hit the thing, man. He's going to be really ecstatic when he grabs the 50,000 or so blocks and twigs that we need to build the higher level stuff. Assuming that this game also goes that high with its requirements. Most things aren't open until about 9 or 10 anyway, so I don't mind wasting time like this. It's not really wasting. These are all materials that I'm going to need down the line anyway. It's going to be really slow in the auto pickup, sadly. Might be a good idea to actually just chop everything and then run the rounds afterwards. I really hope they patch some of this stuff in the game. Righto, now they've all dropped the stuff for me, and the big question is, do I want to keep it for myself, or do I want to give it back to them? And the question will largely be answered by the value of these goods. Milk can be sold for 270, the eggs can be sold for 291 currently. But here's the thing, the faster I make the monsters like me, the better the products that they give me are going to be. Of course, I could also make them like me just by giving them any old crap I have, like these herbs that I just keep finding. And that might be what I do. I like money, and these herbs are sure not worth money. So here you go. Herb for Pandy, herb for IFT. That's Sihoa. Come on. They can be a real pain to interact with when they're just wandering around like this. It reminds me of playing Harvest Moon Back to Nature, where if you really wanted to... Here you go. If you really wanted to tend to all your cows, do it in the morning. For the love of God, do it in the morning. Because that's before they've all moved around. Once they've moved around, it can be really hard to keep track of who you need to keep brushing and talking to. Brush them, talk to them, and feed them. That's what you have to do in Harvest Moon Back to Nature. Fortunately, here, all you have to do is brush them. There we go. Not a lot of wool coming off of you, Lemurker. Lemurker is looking Genki. Wonderful. Well, so's my bank balance, because we just sold all those produce. Keeping his animals in an inhumanely small bear cube. It gets better than that. It's called Serbia. Hey, if a game lets you name something, take it for all it's worth. Right, so we've shipped that level 2 Gabu. Now to reap the reward. And the reward is more loading times, really, though. It really makes Rune Factory 4 shine all the more. That game had no loading times. Warping in that game was so fast as well. Oh, it felt so good. Oh, right, I gave away all the herbs that I found on the ground. Let's harvest all the ones we can. These make excellent gifts, by which I mean they make really mediocre gifts, but at least they're free. Right, level 2. I swear I was just learning what that kanji after the World 2 was, and I managed to forget it already. It had some kind of general meaning, but I can't remember what it was. Anyway, a level 2... It's not cabbage. I keep thinking kabu is cabbage, but it means turnip. Level 2 turnip has been shipped. Yes, yes it has. Sugoi janeka. Amazing, isn't it? Yes, yes it is amazing. Murakumo. Rune Factory 4 seems better from all technical aspects. Yes, absolutely. I could forgive it somewhat if this is their first foray into 3D, but it's not. They already did Frontier and Tides of Destiny. Do yara reburga takai. Would you say takai there? Probably. Anyway, higher level cropped shipping things. The shop will sell seeds of the level that you have shipped. Hey, glad to hear it. I guess this was a trigger for that happening, because I wanted that to happen for some time. Sorete mizene utteru seeds and seeds things. Oh, I'm already falling apart here. Okay, let's try it. Try it hard. The seeds that they have... something or other. Oh, he's probably telling me that there are more seeds available for sale at the shop. That's always what's happening when you clear these kinds of quests. Carpentry shop. Get yourself a something. What would I be getting at the carpentry shop? The Daiko Mise? Or is it Daikoya? I don't know. Some kind of handy counter. Because it has hand checkout counter thing. Well, I'll get it anyway. What was her name again? Erushi? Whatever. Sleepy girl. Well, she's not so sleepy as she is lazy. Sleepy is the guy under Paramo. I'm pretty sure it doesn't mean body pillow, sick sock. Quite certain. Right, Dare ka uchi no ryori te... What, you want someone to cook for you? I think she actually does, okay. Hand creation thing. Oh, she wants me to do cooking with my bare hands, which is a counter we already have. So I guess this will be an easy one to clear. Doing that, you'll need a countertop. Jamazu... Yes, Palmo's workshop. You can go and grab one of those barehanded... Well, I've already done it, so do we immediately get to clear it? Yes, yes we do. What is that face meant to convey? I just don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. She's one of the many never-evers. What is that, though? Go something sama? Don't know. Smug happiness. Oh yeah, I didn't notice it, but there is a slight curvature to her lips to indicate she's happy in some way. Is that Gochiso-sama? I think it is, because the first one's like old flower, which I think would be chi. Yeah, I'm gonna guess it is. But yoku. The countertop. Keatemo ryori no recipe. Oh boy, she is going to teach us some recipes? Or is she not? This recipe... Oh right, she's going to teach us some cooking recipe breads. We already know this. If you eat these recipe breads, you will learn a new recipe. Yes. And she's giving us recipe bread. A bit superfluous, given that we already went to the bakery to learn this stuff. And here's the problem. My cooking level is not high enough. I'm not learning anything yet. Okay, anything? Oh god, no, it's the dog. Now this is... I think she wants us to use the cooking counter to produce something. The bare-handed cooking counter cooking shitemiyo. Okay, let's do it then. Marvin, gao gao, ga gao gao, gao ga. And to think she was just on that board writing gao gao gao. Right, Marvin, chori daite ni... Oh, she speaks in no kanji at all. I am all sorts of lost here. Marvin, chori daite... Chori daite? Ni ire... I don't know. Pass on that, Fuka. More gaos. Marvin's no ryori mite mitai. She wants to see our cooking. Kito oi. Okay, she thinks it's going to be delicious if she can see our cooking. So we need to give her some cooking? I don't know. Let's go and make something. Oh, crivens. Do I actually have anything I can make? I shipped all my turnips. And I don't have a fridge. Choridai. Okay. Is that her talking about the cooking counter that we have? Well, let's see if there's anything we can make. I can't make anything because I got no rice and I got no turnips either. However, I could just go and buy some rice and then I could make something. Give the dog a rice bowl. I don't think I've ever fed a dog rice. Doesn't seem like a dogly kind of... Well, no, that's not entirely true. I've got a vegetarian dog, actually. And it's got some strict dietary requirements. Pretty sure rice has had to be mixed in before. This isn't where I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go to the general shop. They'll have seeds and rice for us. Right, Big Terry. Oh, he seems very happy to see us. Oh, hi. Okay, everyone's talking about the rain. They always talk about the rain. Yes, it's a rainy day. I get it. Vegetarian dog. How? My dog is allergic to meat proteins. It's very bad for the dog. It's the most troublesome dog I've ever had. But it's not my trouble right now. It's back in Scotland and I'm over here. I only see it once or twice a year. Didn't even see it at all last year. Right. Tomorrow is Cecil's tan jobby dana. So, tan jobby. What a freaking stupid word. Anyway, it's his birthday tomorrow. Not Terry here, but Cecil, his younger brother. The Fujo bait. Cecil's ski mono wa maten? Mutton? He likes mutton? As in the boy mutton? Oh, no. Here we go. Mutton's gonna... Is that utilize and feeling together? Is it some kind of creation? I guess so, because it's used as a verb here. Right, as best I can understand, Mutton... His name is probably Martin, right? But I like calling him Mutton. Mutton is going to prepare something for Cecil. Ore wa... Nazo? Nazo? Nazo de... Okukoto ni suru yo. So Mutton's going to make something that Cecil really likes. And Terry is going to make something else. I don't know what a nazo is. What was that? What about the rain? I didn't really pay attention to it because everybody just talks about the bloody weather. And the first time you talk to them, that's all they really say. They'll say, oh, it's sunny, or oh, it's damp, or oh, it's snowing. And they'll usually have some quip about what that means to them, but it's always the same thing. Okay, ore ga... I think that's the general store again. The general store, yatte no ago. Okay, I think he's just saying, I have a store. Oh, good for you. Accessory... Ni... The heck is that? It's like a gate, and between the gate is a symbol that doesn't mean horny heaven, but I now call it horny heaven because I saw it referred to as that, because it's a symbol of heaven with a couple of horns on it. Whatever those combine to mean, though, I don't quite know. Shite wa choto urusai zo. So it gets a little noisy when it comes to accessories. What he means by that, I don't actually know. And he's just saying the same thing. For God's sake, man. Let me buy things. I gotta wait 5 minutes before he will, though. Makes me miss Bado's shop from Rune Factory 4. He just left a note on his desk saying, I respect the honor system, and then you can buy it even when he's not around. For God's sake, man, sell me something. What's your problem? What's the opening time of the general store? It is a normal day, right? Well, no matter the day. It's open from 9 till whatever. Don't tell me you have to leave and re-enter. No, he's still saying the same thing. I want to buy something, man! Okay, there we go. Now he's willing to sell. Right. Irashai, he says. Welcome. I'm not here to talk. We already did plenty of talking. Sell me products. He hasn't sounded too enthused about it, but he is selling me level 2 turnips. And if I have level 2 turnips, I can make level 3 turnips. And from there, we can go to the moon. Ooh, he's selling all sorts of things. He's got daikons, he's got grass, he's got corn. Oh my. Pressing ZR shows my stats. Right, well, I'll certainly want to plant everything that we haven't planted before. I guess since it's a rainy day, we should take advantage of that and plant as much as everything as we can. I'll take... Oh Christ, what's the size of my sky dragon's back thing? I think it's 4 squares by 6 squares, but I can't remember. I'll check that and come back and buy stuff. For now, though, I actually want to buy some rice. 5 bits of rice is probably a bit much. I'll buy 3. Whatever you say, man. Oh man, his prices are really high for base ingredients. Just a bag of flour here is going to cost me 320 gold. And forget buying wine, which is actually called wine here. It's 800 gold. But making bread is the cornerstone of the early bread economy. Doesn't matter though, I don't have the tools to make bread. We can grow negi, you say. Ooh, this is good. He'll actually sell me tomatoes at level 2. Which is good, I already sold a level 2 tomato. He hasn't sold me the seeds for tomatoes though, does he? What a mysterious individual. Oh. Okay, I will be back, Terry. After I calculate how many things I want to grow. Because from now on, oh god, it's one of the clones. From now on, I will be... growing everything on the Sky Dragon. Just makes more sense since that's where my barn is. And I don't need to fill up every plot of every available bit of land. There's no need for that. It's greed, and it's good, but there's no need for it. How long have you been learning Japanese? I mean, I first picked up my first thing to learn Japanese with over 10 years ago, but it's been very on and off over the years. Combined time of learning is probably like 200 or 300 hours. And a lot of that was spent writing out and drilling flashcards. Ohio! Yes, Ohio to you as well, Randolph. Today is Ainiku no Tenki desu ne? Ainiku no Tenki? He's saying something about the weather there, but I'm not sure if it's good or bad. But I recall this before. It's the old humidity thing. When the humidity is high, making bread... Ga itsumo yoi... I'm not saying if he's saying it's more difficult or just different. Ai niku means unfortunate. Well, I guess he means it is more difficult, or maybe it takes longer. I have never seen that kanji before. Which one is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7th last character. It's like a hand on the left, with earth on top, but a slanted earth below it. And the character toe to the right, and I do not know what that means. I really shouldn't be talking to people optionally, it's just making more work for me. This always saying again, if you have problems, come and speak to us, most likely. But I hope you're getting along well with the village, or something to that effect. I'm just looking at like 2 different things in the thing, realizing he's saying the same thing as most people do. Getting along well in the village, if you have any problems, come talk to me. Rune Factory really does not have assholes in it. Maybe it should. Speaking of things I should do... Oh, skip through her, but she was probably talking about the rain, because everybody does. What do I need? I want your recipe bread. She can make 2 recipe breads today. Eat them to learn new skills. Well, what do we want skills in? I would actually like skills in making weaponry. I would like to be able to make more advanced fists. Costs 180 gold. Now she can make 1 more. I'll grab another weapon bread. Weapon bread. Yes, yes, I'll pay the money. Just give it to me. Arigato gozaimashita. Thank you very much, she says. And she's sold out. What about Doug? Ugh. I can't believe of all the characters I could bring back, they bring back Doug. Here we go, here's my recipe bread. Both level 4. And... what is this? A yakimono. A yakimono wooden thing? I can only guess. I can make a yakimono thing. Yaki-emo. Hold on, that's potato staff, isn't it? Didn't think we'd get the joke weapons so early. Right, we can make that on a forge. Good for us. Oh, but we learned something else as well. The aquamarine rod. So 2 different staffs we can make. Well, that's lovely and all, but let's continue to chow down. We can also just make regular rod. And Suterundo. Steel sword. We can make the steel sword. Fascinating, and I actually have a forge. High humidity can make dry baking goods clump because they soak the ambient moisture. Making bread sounds like so much fun. I just use a bread maker because I'm really rather lazy, and it produces some good stuff, so I have little reason to want to change that. Hang on, I didn't sell all the stuff I wanted to sell, did I? Hope I don't regret not having that money today. Selling stuff is good, not just for the money, but every time you sell things, you actually get more points. There were Prince points in Rune Factory 4. In this one, I don't even know. This stuff can be used as raw material and it doesn't sell for much, so I should probably keep hold of it for now. Right. One thing to do is check how much room I have on my Sky Dragon for planting things. Yeah, the seed points make sense. We have 4 by 6. 4 by 6 by 4. So I'll keep that in mind. 4 by 6. That's 6 lots of 16. 3 lots of 32. Oh, I didn't cook anything for the rabid dog. Oh yeah, I have played a lot of Rune Factory 4 Alvin Pokemon. I love Rune Factory 4, one of my all-time favorite games. If DDR did not exist, it would be my favorite game. But DDR does exist, so it's kind of like joint top. Okay, what are we going to make for you? We could make bamboo rice. I hope we don't have to give it to the dog. I don't want to give it to the dog. Hang on, I haven't shipped either an onigiri or a take no go gohan. We can turn rice and a what are they called again? Bamboo shoot. A sell value of both of them is 70 gold into something that sells for 162 gold, which sounds good until you realize I paid 200 gold for the rice itself. But I'm going to make both. And I'm going to make the regular onigiri first. Huzzah! Double huzzah. Skiru Apu. You know what? I barely ever talk to you, Puri. I'm gonna give you some grass, and you're going to thank me because this is the best gift you've gotten all day. Wa arigato. Yes, I get it. You're grateful. Everyone will be. She always looks so miserable, and I skipped that, but she was doubtlessly talking about the rain as usual. Marvin Kuhn. Something about a place. That is a place, right? Guys, see that one all the time. Oh well, doesn't matter. Hold on. It's place of time, I think. So it's more like around this time, I think. So let's assume around these times your fields condition. Okay, how are your fields doing? She's very politely asking us how the fields are doing, but not at all asking us if we want any help from her. The fields are... What was the field again? I forget how to actually say the word field. Doesn't matter though, that's what it means, the first character you see there. Rune Factory 4 Jake doesn't roll off the tongue. Yeah. It's a good thing I didn't call myself EU4 Jake. That would be poorly dated, but DDR will be forever. The fields yaru koto ga ippai atte taihen dakedo? There's a lot of difficult things to do in the fields, or the fields are difficult because there's a lot to do. In any case, yes, I have lots of difficulties. They always say this in the Rune Factory games. It's like, oh, aren't you having such a hard time with the fields? It's quite therapeutic. I think that's tilling. Agricultural tilling skill goes up. Your agricultural tools using raku? Raku? Raku ni naru kara ne faito dayo. So our farming skills go up. Using farming tools. Oh, the more we use our farming tools, the easier it will be. Fight on, Marvin Kuhn. Yes, that's exactly what she's saying, and I'll accept no alternatives. Whoa, there's a room here? Who sleeps here? Dunno, can't interact with the bed. Fascinating. You should really learn Psy, Jake. It keeps coming up. It means the most. Really? I mean, what kind of mnemonic can I use to learn that it means the most? Yeah, it does keep coming up, but so do hundreds of them. Kanji is hard, man. But not as hard as katakana. Gao ga gao 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 ga gao gao. Marvin, amazing. Cooking something other. Ryori no sai no uaru. Is this another sai as in the most? I don't know. She's probably just saying that my cooking is amazing. I don't know how she saw it, though. She just knows that I was cooking. Sono uchi o mise no te dai tanomu. I honestly don't know what you're saying here. Sono uchi o mise. Oh no, she's talking about a shop. The mise? O mise? Someday at the store, come and speak to me for something. O mise no te da... Yeah, probably. Come see me at the store or something. Tanomu is please. I'd rather just not learn anything from this dog. We shouldn't be talking to her at all. We got something. And some Oh, we got dango. Hold on, that's dango flour? So does that mean I got regular flour and dango flour? They're different things in this game. Well, we can check. It'll be inside the chest. Yeah! And I'm probably just gonna ship them both, because I haven't sold either of them, and I like to sell everything at least once. Just a habit, but probably a good habit. Let's sell that cooking she was salivating over. I've already sold rice. Good for me. There we go. Not worth a lot of money. Honestly, I've taken a loss on buying the rice. But it had to be done. Yeah, I'm going to play the English version when it comes out, and I'm going to do a far more optimized run than this is. Right, it's Muscles here. His name is Dog, which is too close to Doug, so we just call him Muscles. Eliza's... That's not color, is it? No, it's something else, but I forget what it is. But he wants me to get a new kind of counter. What kind of counter? Wait, no, it's a forge counter. Alright, but a forge. Okay, he wants me to go and get a forge. Fair enough. Oh, right. He wants me to go and do a making to get a license to get the forge. But I already did that because I wanted to make my fists, so I'm way ahead of you, Muscles. Muscles being Kin Niku. It was a tough one to learn, so I just drilled it until it stayed there. Kin Niku. Look, Jake, there's another Ijo. Yeah, and I've managed to forget what it means again. Yeah, he wants me to get a forge. Great. You can make your own stuff at the forge. Of course I can. Jibunde. This isn't so much studying as putting what I study into practice, which makes me feel all the worse when I don't get it. He wants you to forge 20 Ijo things. Think. I'd rather not think. Sore ni jibun nari no arenji? Arenji mode kiru karana? Okay, he's talking about his own tools. And he has something about them, but I don't know what. Sore ni jibun nari no arrange? Okay, he's probably just showing off that he himself can make loads of tools, and he wants us to do the same again, right? Mazu wa makingu de... Okay, yeah, get your forge license through making. Well, I've already done that. Sore kara Parmo's workshop. Yeah, get your making license, then get a forge at Palmo's workshop. I've done both those things. Yeah, and he knows it. Oh, he says. Arranging is in to say you can put your own spin on things. Ooh, yeah. Forging in Rune Factory is good. Sore de omae-san mo... that is forge, not... Yeah, that's forge, not forge license. Or is it? It's forging... some kind of time... Tewa keda... You are also a blacksmith. Okay, let's go with that. Tomoni... what? I'll pass on whatever he's saying there. Oh god, can I just pass on all of it? He's talking about mutton as well. Mutton is also... Holy moly, this flexing guy is taking no prisoners with what he's saying. I can hear the pain in your voice. It is painful. I'm no stranger to streaming games that I'm particularly bad at, but here I'm streaming a game that I'm very good at a language I'm not very good at. That's different altogether, because it's not gaming skill that I'm showing off here. It's actual real-life skill, my ability to learn, which ain't great. It's a different kind of pain. Right. Sore wa... Is that urushi? Urushi? It's probably a happy time. Go and take this. Yeah, he is giving us something. Weapon recipe bread. Oh right, I also picked it up. Let's chow down. Okay, two-hand... Oh, two-hand? What could be two-hand? Two-hand swordo. We can make a two-handed sword. Lucky us. I don't go for dual blades. I go for fist. Although it is good to cycle other kinds of weapons, because you'll get early skill ups with them, which translate to better stats for you overall. He wants me to use... This is Mutton. Mutton wants me to use the forge that I just got and create a weapon, which I already did, but I wonder if he wants me to make another one, just like how I'd already cooked before. But Dog Breath wanted me to go and make her some pedigree chum anyway. Right. I know that first one. It means master, because it's artisan and mastery, I think. Master Karakitan Daga Omai Forge. Okay, you've got a forge. I heard that from my master. Master Muscle. Master Kiniku. The forge is something or other is... The forge is something... Shite... Tanoshite Wanai? It's not all fun and games, forging. You'll... Forging de shikami de sanai tanoshisa... He's saying it's not fun, but he's also saying it's fun. Okay, thank you, Mutton. Zebi Nanka... Okay, what... He's not saying what. I think he's just saying make some weapons. Omai no forging something... Okay, make some weapons and you'll see. Yes. Do you accept that I already made it? No, you don't, so... So interesting, and I'm not sure if Rune Factory 4 did it this way. But Rune Factory 4, I seem to recall, if you'd already made something, you could just blast through it. Here, it's forgetting what you've already done and forcing you to make it again. So I will make a weapon, and I'm actually going to make a... two-handed sword? That's two-handed sword, right? No. Okay, what the heck was dual blading here? One-handed sword, two-handed sword, a one of those, an axe, a hammer. That's funny, I thought that was twin blades. And I'm pretty sure I learnt the recipe for two swords. I could make a staff, couldn't I? Yeah, I can make rodo. I can even make a fancy kind of rod. And it gives me... What is this? It's like fire magic. And that I think is earth magic. Earth magic from Amethyst? Madness. Well, I don't want to burn these amethysts that I have, so I think I'll just make a crummy rod and sell it. It was Y-hander, wasn't it? I thought it was two-handed. I can double check. This menuing is a little rough. I would have hoped they'd change that. Okay, two-hand sword is actually just a big sword. Okay, I thought you were actually going to make two swords. Two-hand sword. Different from a claymore. But I don't want either. I want to make my rod. You know, to level up my crafting skill, I think I will make this. Actually, you know what? I'll make both. First, I'll make a rod. Now, here's an interesting thing. It doesn't necessarily need a stick here. It needs a stick-like item. And it's not always easy to know exactly what that is. But I think I'd be okay just using a piece of lumber. Let's try it. Well, that didn't work. Let's try using a stick. That also didn't work. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna use the insect horn. I don't want to, though. I still don't want to. Tell you what, I'm gonna use this stick. A potentially different kind of stick. Maybe there's some description about this that I can take away. Yes, yes I can. It's got a descriptor at the first line of what it is you've got here. So you've got a material good, but it also points out that it is a stick-like thing. So that'll surely work. Whereas, change, even using a D-pad, this is rough. This didn't have a descriptor for that, and neither did you. Gotcha. So this third type of stick will surely work. There we go. Rodo times 1. Now let's make the other kind of rod. Using my level 9 insect horn and some level 2 amethyst. It is amethyst, right? Amethysto. Sure. I'll make both. Why not? There we go. Just the skill up we deserve. I'm gonna try this rod out for a little bit. And I mean a very little bit. Might be good. I'm gonna hold on to this one. At least I can't accidentally destroy my crops with it, unlike the sword. I think that's the biggest reason I'm not going to be maining a sword in this one. The fear of destroying my poor crops. I made 2 bits of scrap iron, which is pretty useless. There is a special kind of critical failure iron you can produce. I forget what it's called, but it's a bit more valuable than scrap iron at least. Using the rod, I still get to use my shield, so it does have some advantages. Kore wa ore mo uka uka shite ira renai yo dana. What the hell are you saying? Kore wa, this is your uka uka. He from Bandar Log? I don't know what he's saying at all, honestly. Your forging thing. Oh Christ, I don't know. Your forging thing. Sorry, Mutton. We're just speaking 2 different languages here. Oh, but he is giving us iron and another kind of metal. As a reward for it, please be copper. It is copper. Sweet, I'll get my brand new fists before you know it. Blazing our way through these tasks, mostly because we've already done them. You want me to get... Oh, you want me to make a farming tool in the forge, Puri. I also want to make farming tools. because these current ones are crappy. She's always so unhappy. Ah, Ginger, breaking my heart here, Puri. I've already settled for Lucy. Then again, we've only discovered half of the bachelorettes so far. Marvin-kun forge Hajime tate kita kara. I heard that Marvin has begun his work with the forge. Some kind of movement related thing. Janake reba. I think she's asking for our help here, but she doesn't want to trouble us. Wait, why would she ask for our help? That doesn't make any sense. Well, clearly I didn't get that. The forging, or rather at your forge, nan demoi kara agricultural tools make. Right. Why don't you make some agricultural tools? Why not indeed? Marvin-kun making tools. Something. Scarp Metal? No, it wasn't Scarp Metal Plus. Oh wait, no, it was Scrap Metal Plus, the super crappy stuff. I remember now. Thank you, Omandel, for that. Atarashika. Okay, buying some new stuff. Thinking about. Okay, there's something about thinking about buying new stuff, but for what I don't know. Recipe ga nakatara. Right. For recipes on making agricultural equipment, you will need recipe bread. I should probably just say farming, but agricultural is just what I saw that kanji as. I think it's going to stick with me forever. As for how to pronounce it, I have no idea. Randolph Sands bread. He will sell you the bread you need. Well, thanks for that, except, you know, I already sold out all their bread. So, I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. I shall go to my forge and try anyway. If you try to make something without a recipe for it, it costs a lot of extra rune points, some prohibitively high, but let's just find out. This can be a good way, if you're able to do it, to learn recipes without bread, especially if it's low-level stuff that you can inherently figure out anyway. For example, if I just use a bit of iron, I think I can make a hoe. Let's try it. Hey, there we go. What kind of hoe was it? Oh, I can make a really crappy hoe. Good for me. Now, what were the other things that I could make? Oh, now this is where it gets a bit more tricky. What else does it take? I think a bit of iron and a bit of cutting related thing. Do I have like a knife edge? Yeah, that looks like a knife edge thing. I thought it was a feather at first, but it's not, is it? No, it even has the kanji for cutting thing. This might make a sickle, but I don't know. Tell you what, why don't I try to make... I got copper, right? Oh boy, that's way too high level. Just making a copper hoe will take twice the rune points that I have, so making high level stuff is out of the question. Jake, how do you always find the most obscure games like this? It's really impressive. I have always played all kinds of games out there. I'm not turned off by something being obscure. It's always been that way. You see, I'm the youngest of 3 brothers, so I played everything the rest of the family played. Really, I'm the culmination, perfection if you will, of a family of gamers. That doesn't change the fact that I don't know how to make what I'm trying to make here. Gosh darn, I should know this. I think if you take that with some kind of rock... God, I swear this worked in the original. Well, in Rune Factory 4. Let's try it. Nothing to lose. Oh, well, hey! Oh, wait, Christ, no, I just ended up making a, I just ended up making a hole enriched with a rock. Dang. Ah, how do you make the other things? Could I just use a stick with, okay, what happens if I take a stick and some iron? You gonna like that? I'm just blindly forging here. There we go! Stick and a rock makes a hammer. Nice, we're figuring things out. So, I'm also going to try a bit of cloth and really crappy iron. I feel like it organizes by level inversely. 1, 2, yeah, I swear it was done differently in 4. Well, it doesn't matter, we're not playing 4, we're playing 5. This should make me a watering can. A really crappy watering can. There's no advantage to these items over the ones I already have, but at least I have the base recipes, so I could use that to infer the higher level recipes. Okay, so we got a hoe, we got that. I'll make that sickle now, using my only sharp object. This should work. There we go, crappy sickle made. These are all tools I already have. What have I not made? What have I not yet made? I haven't made an axe. How do you make an axe? I don't know. I do not know how to make an axe. An oh no, if you will. It doesn't matter. I was only asked to make one of these and I made 4. So I'll sell the excess. And Puri will be so proud of me. She'll finally be happy. Smiling at last. I kind of want to keep the ones I made for myself. Feels more homely that way. Okay, I have no idea how to make a fishing rod. No, I do. That's stick and string. But I don't think I have any string-like items. There's a star under the item if I made it myself. It even has the kanji for self-made. So I'll sell off all the items that I was generously given. Yeah, I'll even sell the duplicate there. They were very generous to give them to me, but... well, I will still profit off of all of it. Wow, Marvin-kun. Arigato. Again, I don't know why she's thanking me. What did I do here? Granted, I'm going to really power up the industry of the whole place, but I'm going to do that in Railway Tycoon as well, Railway Empire. And for that, people should definitely be thanking me. IFT saying, you can tell him the translation, it's just not guaranteed that he'll read, indeed. Yeah, if you know how to read this stuff, yeah, I'd be more than welcome to people helping out. The only thing I don't want is anybody just feeding us through some translation service. That would just suck all the soul out of this. Wa Marvin-kun, arigato. That's thank you if you hadn't picked up on that one already. Yappari. As I thought, field work mo dekiru hito. People that work in fields, farming equipment, making talent mo arundane. Oh, so also. So people that work the farms also have the talent to make their own farming equipment, is what Puri is saying. He's guessing isn't that far most of the time, since it's the same series, knowing the rest will understand it. Yeah, knowing Rune Factory is carrying me through a lot of this. If I was playing some other game that I didn't know anything about, I would be a lot more lost. But because I know a lot of the key concepts, I can extrapolate a lot about what they're saying here. And that is fine. Su Goku, and again this one, what the heck is that? I see those 3 lines and I think they're talking about wind, but it's definitely not wind. I have no idea. Ni nachata koreo. Well, given she's about to give me a gift, she is probably saying, wow, great job, so here's something for all your hard work. Here's some, oh, just what I needed, actually. Recipe bread for more tools. Now, oh, that's a not too bad kuwa. A kuwa? Which of my tools is a kuwa again? Nice, so I got the recipe for a not crappy hoe. We're gonna go and make that immediately. Well, actually, if I'm limited on copper, then I really shouldn't be throwing it away. How much copper do I have? The thing is, now that I have the recipe for it, I can make it, and it's not costing me the earth. It's still costing me more rune points than I have, but it won't take long to increase my maximum rune points by that amount. I'm really lacking in copper. Oh well, it's not necessary right now. The hoe is one of the worst things to upgrade. The best things are watering can and sickle. Okay, what? Oh god, no, not Palmo. Irai Sakara. That's that bloody kanji again. What is he wanting from me? Now that you have copper, you can make electronic circuits, says Nix. Is your mind still in Factorio, or did you manage to kick the habit? Okay, he wants me to get... That's another kind of license, isn't it? Yeah, that was it. It was license. That's why he's telling me to go to Ariza. Go to Eliza, get your license so that you can make... And what the heck is that? Well, it looks like it's got boshi in it, so I can only assume that he wants me to get a clothes making counter thing. Didn't I already get this license? Whoa, Marvin! Yes, this is Marvin. Oh, okay. More kind of... Isn't that armor? I think that's armor. Armor and accessories... Interest... Oh, Marvin-kun, aren't you interested in armor and accessories? It doesn't specifically mean the making of them, I think, so it just means interested. Any VA in this... Yeah, there's VA in this game, and it's very... very miss or a miss. Hard to say, right? I'm not Japanese, so I don't have a feeling for how the Japanese VAs are. Whereas English VAs, ugh, that is real bone grinding. Still, Palmo is the absolute worst. I don't like talking to him at all. This isn't them talking anyway, it's just something that's written on the board. Armor and accessories making. Yes, I'd like to do that. A license for making clothing and a clothing making counter are important, Desu. Learning barrels kept me going a few more weeks until my base hit 40 FPS. Yeah, well, once it starts reaching that level, you just, you don't want to keep going. It's a real shame they can't do something about the frame death wall, but I guess everything's got to hit it at some point. Right, getting your license via making goo. Yes. What is that next part? I know I've seen it, but that doesn't mean I know what it means. He's talking about taking something, or getting something. So he probably means if I do the exam for the making thingamajigger, I can get myself the ability to do it. Desuga, the cloth making counter thing. So Palmo's workshop, that's his workshop, who would have thought? Deshika Tenihai. Yes, okay. We can get a counter at his workshop. Who would have thought? Kono, and God knows what that is. Ooh, I have no idea. Kono something or other. Ni Zahi getting... Retemite wa ikaga desho. He's probably just saying, Don't know. He's been coming on to me from day one, so he's probably just happy to have me around in his workshop. I turn on the stream and this face is the first thing I see. Well, Basilius, that's the fate that is made for you, I'm afraid. Kore, oh my god, Paramo, you are a pain to talk to in a different way from the little dragon girl. Whoa. Isn't this a something or other? But I don't know what that last something or other is, and I don't care. Did I already take the license? Evidently not. Let's go and speak to Eliza. Why is Eliza over here? I mean, she's over in Rune Factory 4ville. Charance, isn't it? No, that's 3. What was 4? Sophia? Sophia the town in 4? I think it is. Kyo wa nani o suru no ka shira. What are we doing today? I will do a making-gu. And I will do a making-gu not for a festival, not to cancel a festival. What was this one again? Open a something or other? Oh, that's expansion. That's expanding something. What's that? That Earth? Hmm? It's a chance or an occasion, an activity, or a promotion. So you're saying, isn't this advertised? It sounds like a de Saint Coquille thing to do. Break the fourth wall and go, oh, haven't I advertising my own workshop here? What is this, anyway? Presento Boshio. Oh, this is to steal all the hats from the game, because you can give people hats and they wear them visually, which is quite nice. This is furniture. Oh, destroying all the furniture, or not doing any of that. Huh. Did I already get... I think I got my making-gu already on the license for creating clothes, so I just need to go to Palmo's workshop and grab myself a clothing table. Oh, while I'm out and about and while it's raining, I should really be tending to my farm. This rain might not last all day. It'd be useful if it did. Because I need to get some sweet agricultural advancements going. Hey, Terry. Lizard's Lair was not my first choice of name. I wanted to call it Terry's Hole. Alright, sell me the goods, Terry. You're a shy yourself. I want a fat load of turnips. 16 of them will do. Yeah, whatever you say. I'm not going to get potatoes until they're level 2. Somehow I didn't ship a level 2 spinach. Spinach is really fast, but it's also kind of bad for the earth. I'll buy 16 of those. Daikon, 16 please. Right. Corn is expensive. It's very expensive. But... wait. Aren't you going to tell me how much corn sells for? You're telling me the sell value of the seeds, but not the crop. It's kind of very important. Did you figure out the name with Eliza's, the pun with Eliza's name? Nope, no I did not. How much does corn sell for? Ah, crumbs. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to figure it out the old-fashioned way. Give me 16 batches of it, Terry. Give me 16 batches of grass as well, please. 16 is probably overkill. 16 is definitely overkill. Eight is plenty. It's level 1 grass, but there's very little point in leveling up grass. So what have I got? 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows, and I got 6. Holy moly, these leeks are expensive. But one should always aspire to grow neggy. I don't want to grow too much negi though. I'll go with 8 of him. That'll do. What is this game? I'm getting Harvest Moon vibes. Never heard of it before. This is the infinitely superior spin-off series to Harvest Moon. It used to be called, as a subtitle, Fantasy Harvest Moon. Rune Factory, a Fantasy Harvest Moon, they called it. But it was so good, they just let it stand on its own 2 feet. Looks like there's some kind of event going on in a bathhouse. Maybe Mama's doing something? Hina's Mama? Whatever it is, I bet there's a lot of text. Spare me, Terry. Who's Terry's VA? He sounds slightly familiar. Okay, Sonjama, something about a consultation. Oh boy. I'd say I'd give it a try, but I don't understand a word of Japanese. Then play Rune Factory 4. It is the best Rune Factory. It's better than this. I'll tell you that much for free. Or if you're feeling really daring, play Rune Factory 3. It's better to play 3 before 4. But if you had to pick just one, play 4. Right, Terry, what the hell are you saying? There's some kind of consultation. Something wa Misasagi-san. Hold on, is Misasagi-san a person? I can't remember who Misasagi is. Maybe it's the lady that we found. Oh. Ah, good, you are Misasagi, right. So we're talking about you, but why, I don't know. Hina and 2 people. Some kind of house with Hina and 2 people. Oy, oy, oy. Is anyone in this game really a person? Well, Terry seems quite person-like. A bit shady though, isn't he? Something Sanakira bato omotte mashita kara. I thought, like that's a hand and a sky and a tree. So maybe you're peering from the top of the tree to do something, but what? I don't know. Chings. When you get lost, you really get lost in these. Arigatai. Oh. Boy. Hontoni Yoroshinu desu. So Terry's offering something, don't know what, something about housing Hina and the rest of them, probably. And Misasagi is grateful but unsure if she can accept such a generous offer. And again, whatever that offer is, poof, search me. Oh, no, all he's saying is daga. Murakumo here is saying, so daze Terry. Oh. That's it, Terry. Your shop, or some shop, o yuzute anta wa do. What are you going to do with the shop, Terry? So whatever Terry's proposing has something to do with the shop. Well, Terry seems a lot more voiced than the other folks. Some kind of dream. I think that's like an old or expired dream. Huh? Oh, right, maybe the reason he's been so crappy at helping me out in the shop is that he doesn't actually want to run the shop anymore. I think those are the words used to describe Cecil's detective-like desires. So, Hajime... He's going to start up his own detective branch. Ooh. Aha. You really want to do that in this kind of town? Nazo. There's Nazo again. What was Nazo? It was a long time dream. That's why I started a detective service. Wait, he already started a detective service? Oh, how about that? Nazo Teno wa... something namon... Bakari Janai? Is he saying it was... Oh god, I don't actually know what he's meaning there. Doko ni date... Oof. Sorry, Terry. I'm sure you're pouring your heart out right now about this detective stuff, but it's flying over my head here. Yeah, Nitro, but I wasn't talking about RE2 Make. I wanted you to play the original RE2. Get some baseline of the Resident Evil series. Right. Megane... Meganeo, Doko Gane. Okay, you lost your glasses again. Doa no Kagi ga... Okay. He's talking about leaving his glasses behind and doors... Well, keys for doors... Wait, was he behind the stuff that we had earlier with lost keys and things? Oh, right, no, he's talking about... He's talking about cases that can be solved within the town with his help, surely. Right, any old small... Is he like Scooby-Doo in the Mystery Gang here, where Nazo is the mystery? Because he's saying any old little mystery will be taken care of by Terry's detective people thing. Seed as well. If you're lacking in having hands, just to... Okay, well, if you're short-handed, come to Terry. Terry will help you out. Okay, right. Now what that has to do with these people, I don't know. Maybe he's just advertising his new detective agency. Right, Hina, get back to work. And if you don't have a job, then get a job. Right, Terry-san's General Store. Oh, I bet that came up earlier and I was like, oh, what was that again? I just managed to completely forget. That's General Store. Yes, very well done, Sviatslav the Brave. It was Seed. Terry's General Store, Yuzute Morao Koto ni Natan desu ga? Is he giving away the store? Sonan des. Well, she's saying that to Marvin, not to me. Well, she seems very glad about it all. Some kind of house. Shiteiru Toyu. Okay. Datara. General Store. Yaranai ga. I think she's saying that she's looking... Well, I don't get it. Doesn't she live here? Well, this is with her brother. I mean, I wouldn't want my brothers living with me either. So maybe she's like... I was talking to Terry about needing a place to live, and Terry said, well, why don't you have the general store? Anthony Kon... Okay, the people in this village are really, really good. I'll say, you just got some prime property at the knockoff rate of I can only assume nothing. So that's my guess. My guess is that Terry just gave away his general store to the lady Misasagi, right? Maybe Hina will work there as well. Rune Factory 4 and I see very eye to eye when it comes to child labour laws. Amber was made to work the flower store in Rune Factory 4. And the Sleepy Girl was made to work the general store in Rune Factory 3, and now this toddler is going to be selling me all the seeds I need. Or is she? Ami no hi wa rainy days kasaga oto surun da yo hora ki temite. Well, she's talking about rainy. I swear we've read this before, haven't we? A casa is an umbrella. Otto surundayo hora ki temite. I don't know. Rainy days and umbrellas. You put it together. Irashaimase omise ban shiteru no? So she's saying welcome, and then she's saying the store. Ban shiteru no, though. Ban shiteru no. Well, whatever. Sell me what I need. Okay, that's enough out of you. That is 300% enough of me ever talking to you, Hina. Talk to you instead. Yes, it's a rainy day. It's always a rainy day. Talk to me. Oh, that's much better. But I don't need anything. I just wanted to make sure that she'd taken over the general store. But that's weird. What's Terry gonna do? What's Cecil gonna do? Oh, hey, younger bro. By the way we live and the way we make our living, I just gave it away for free to some foxy lady. Some kind of event going on here. Oh, that's my love interest's younger brother, I think. Me and him are probably not going to get along then. He seems like the protective type. He also seems like the hunchbacked type. What's his name again? Doshitano, what are you doing? What are you doing in this kind of place alone? What was his name again? Julian. Julian, gotcha. Kokore kiai o irete runda. Right here, I'm doing something, but what I don't know. Atarashi asobi kana ni kakana? What is this, some kind of new game you're playing? Asobi janai. It is not a game. Ore wa shinken nan da. I am Shinken? Your name's not Shinken, it's Julian. I don't know what Shinken is. Gomen, sorry. Sore de nande ki something or other. Oh, I don't know. What are you getting so worked up? Oh, he's saying he's serious. Shinken. Yes, I remember that now. That was in my cards, but it was in kanji, and this kid's talking in kana. Okay, I'm sorry. What are you getting so worked up about, kid? The kid responds with, Son... I'm so glad I called him Marvin, because it makes it obvious who's talking. Well, a bit more obvious. Yeah, because it has sword, but it's not a sword. But a sword is serious, so it means serious. That's what I get out of it. Son nano ki materu daro. Sonna no kimateru daro. Oh, God knows. Kyo koso hina to kechiaku tsukerunda? Hina... maybe he's talking about that girl, Hina. Maybe not. I don't know. God knows. Oh, Kurubin's here. It is in kanji, and I should know that, but I don't. Zutto make panashitata kedo? Oh, ippai ganbattanda. So he's been giving it his all for some time. Dakara konkai wa zettai ni katsu. Been giving it my all. That's why this something or other is the something or other. Konkai wa zettai ni. This is absolutely either the time or place for whatever he's going to do. But what is he doing? I don't know. It Does Marvin know? Okay. Yoku wakara nai kedo. Anne Marie Abu nai koto o shicha dame dayo. I don't really get it, but isn't it dangerous what you're doing? Shikata nai daro? Marvin-kun, kore wa tatakai nan dakai. This would be easier to follow if I had any idea what he's actually talking about doing. But I don't. Hold on, tatak, isn't tatak to hit? He was fighting earlier, so maybe he's talking about it sounds like something a kid would say. This is my fight, Marvin, don't you worry. Did he say shikatanai? It can't be helped? Oh, man. Right. Yeah, shikatanaka wa nai to... Yeah, it seems it really can't be helped. Funny how I would have difficulty with the opposite characters of Jake. My vocabulary is good, but I couldn't read anything with kanji. Kanji is easier than grammar. Kanji is just memorization and drilling, but grammar is... ugh. Iku zo materu... Okay. I'm going for... Wait for me, Hina. So he's just obsessing over Hina, who, by the way, has now moved in and gotten a job. Maybe he should get a job as well. Dai jobu kana. Yeah, take care of yourself, Julian. Oh, well. Where did I put my weeds? Ah, Lucy. I must look like such a mess. Nanka kurai kaushiteru kedo nani. I hope all of her events aren't just about her bloody little brother here. She's saying, what's up with your face? Something... Did something happen, maybe? What's with that look on your face? Probably be a decent way to put it. Just right now, I was talking with Julian, Hina, and something or other. Yeah, I was talking to Julian about Hina. About what exactly, I don't know. Sorete... Is that a new game? I also thought it was a game, but he was book person? Real person? He was really serious about it all. Okay. K.W. Bob says it seems like you do know some. I do know some Japanese, just not a lot. That's why I am dragging myself through this at a snail's pace. I'm giving it my all. Just my all isn't that much. This is that kanji that somebody was yelling at me to remember, and I've already managed to forget about it. Dakara something or other. Toreiningu. Okay, this is Lucy saying. It was... Isn't it recent place? Recently? Lately? Something like that. Dakara training saying... How are you at conversational Japanese? Seems like it would be easier to learn than the written language. Well, I don't think I've ever tried conversing to someone in Japanese, so it would go terribly. I'm certainly not good at listening to it, and I doubt I'd be any good at saying it. Fortunately, neither of those are necessary for playing Japanese games. What the hell's Lucy going on about here? So lately, I've been talking about training. Kumate doko ga... Is she saying that lately he's been going places to do some training? Possibly. God knows what this kid is up to. Nande futari ga... Julian kara kite nai? Why are those people doing whatever they're doing? Does Julian not listen? Listen to what? Ah. Oh, that's why he said he'll be late for training. Ah, right. So he's up to something that's making him late for training, but what's he up to? Not really all that sure. So you no wa kita koto ga nai na futtari de yoku asonde iru kara? I didn't hear anything about that. Those two play together. Or is it she's saying that she plays with him a lot? I don't know. They drop subjects like it's nobody's business in these in these sentences. Okay. Warui te wake janai to wa omou da kedo. I don't think something is bad. Bad somethings. Not bad person, but bad turn? That's not turn. Oh Christ, this is decompiling me. Naka ga warui, not get along. They were saying not get along. So maybe she doesn't think that they are at each other's throats over something? Spit it out, Lucy. Or don't, I don't really care about your little brother here. Tenkashiteru wake janai nara in dakedo yappari chotto shinpai dana. I'm a little worried, although something. Sonnani kini shinakute mo ii to omou yo. I think you shouldn't get all moody about it. You probably shouldn't worry about it, although she didn't say shinpai. We said we're worried, she's saying don't worry. But nanika ataratai. Okay, what if something terrible happens? Sore wa so dake do. That doesn't seem right. Oh yeah, that's right. I think that means that's right, but am I winning her over by saying what if something terrible happens to her brother? I don't know. This is difficult. This is really, really difficult. And it's just not stopping here. Where did you learn your Japanese from, Sora? Right. Shoto. Oh, God. I don't know, but I'm saying I'll see you around. Dattara atashi mo issho ni ikuyo. Oto... Is that a Toto? I think it's a Toto. Ototo? Ototo no koto da shine. Wait, she's coming with us? Soreja... Okay. Oh man, is this still gonna keep going? I hope not. It is. Oh, Jings. Forget this. We're going farming. That was too much for my brain to handle. Her little brother is up to something. We're a little worried about it. And even though she's the one that said, just leave it be, we are prizing our nose into it. I imagine the little boy fancies Hina. I mean, they fight a lot, and that's what kids who like each other do. They fight. Not really learning, just watched a lot of anime. Oh man, you're one of those. Anime is not real. Alright, let's take advantage of the watery weather. Watery weather, Christ, even my English is falling apart here. Let's take advantage of the rainy weather. And till this bad boy till our arms go numb. Credit where credit is due. You can get into a rhythm doing this. My rune points are holding steady, so I should be able to plow the whole field. Oh. Oh no. Okay. I'd heard about that bug before where it just gets into a position where he can't stop screaming Yatta for his actions. I think it happens when you keep doing an action after leveling up. There we go! Now that's a field and a half. So... right, before I do anything here, I'm sorting this. Can I sort it so seeds come first? That would be cool, and this would also be cool. Alright. Toria indeed. I was hoping they would have done something about this. It's a bit of a pain to... Wait, did I grab too many of these seeds? No, I think I just had some extra after planting others. It's no big deal then. I should definitely keep my grass next to the barn. Thinking about it, I should have put my grass in the corner. One of those, I think, is level 2. Oh, I should have paid attention to that. This is so very painfully clunky compared to doing it in Rune Factory 4. This did not transition to 3D very well at all. Maybe this is why they took that god-awful route with Rune Factory Tides of Destiny. They realized that... Oh, shoot, what was that? That was a dash, obviously, but... In Rune Factory Tides of Destiny, they had the worst farming mechanic in any Harvest Moon or Rune Factory game that there's ever been. And maybe they developed that because they couldn't get this farming to go so well. I didn't play Frontier, though. And I heard that other than the Rune system, Frontier was great. Some people even think some people think that Frontier is the best Rune Factory game. I'd like to play it someday so I can qualify that. And I'd even play it with vanilla Runes so that I can enjoy just how terrible it was. Hang on, why can't I buy flowers? Here's my toy herb seeds, but nobody's been selling me flowers so far. Is there a dedicated flower shop that I've completely managed to ignore? I'll have to look into that. Fortunately, I'm getting nature's watering done for me here. They've promised updates in the future to improve certain stuff in the game. I need some citation on that, Matrona J. I'd be very excited if they promised improving the performance of this game, because the performance, let's pull no punches here, it's bad. It's very bad. I haven't shipped grass? Well, let's change that. This thing's just sticking out like a sore thumb. Just sell that off. I have already sold my toy herb seeds. Nothing else here worth worrying about. Good point. Everyone promises updates. Who's going to actually deliver them? The higher level the hammer, the better materials that you can get out of mashing your way through ore. This time I lightened the load in my rucksack here. Can't store my Gohan inside my storage bin here. I need an actual Renzoku, which I think is refrigerator. I couldn't recognize the kanji, but I could recognize it in kana. I'm never going to use this. What is it again? No beer. No beer. I'm pretty sure it's formulae for the soil. Hopefully there's not a task to actively use that. Otherwise, Could drop a fat load of sticks back in my thing here, otherwise I should collect them in my raw material storage. Dump it all. Ah, that is some good quality of life right there. I'm glad they added that. Okay, well, I'm not about to read through Twitter right now, and hopefully not ever. What is this? 20 turnips. Does he want me to harvest 20 turnips? He does. What do I get for it? What? Shop. Sakura Cap. Ah, they're gonna start stocking the pink turnips if I ship 20 regular turnips. Aha! I understand. Now, what about this? Oh my, lots of stuff's gonna be stocked if I do these quests. So that must be like the shop selection. Or the shop will start stocking? That's a symbolic thing of movement, so it must be something about more selection. What are they going to get here, though? Satsuma Imo. Is that a sweet potato? And Ninjin carrots. Well, I better do both of these. I can easily harvest 20 turnips. I might have even already done it without knowing. Ah, okay. Did you unlock any level 2 seeds? Yes. And we've planted level 2s and we'll get up to 3 and so on and so forth. Because high level crops are high level money. Right, this time lots of vegetables, harvest. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not sure what that last part is. Well, whatever, we're going to do it. Let's harvest lots of vegetables. He seems awfully happy about it all. I mean, I know what he's saying here, but to pick apart the specifics, ugh. Something or other. Tetemorau no wa. Ah, it's a fast-growing vegetable, the turnip. 20 of these harvested. Bachiri dayo? Bachiri? I don't know what Bachiri is, but he's cheering me on to harvest 20 of the buggers. Man, this kind of makes me want to try playing Rune Factory 5 in Japanese. Kind of. Looks delightfully painful to force the brain into reading Japanese again. Now, if I just skipped all the dialogue and went through playing the game, I'm sure I'd be fine, but I do actually want to read and see what these characters are saying. Otherwise, I'm not going to pick up anything about who they are and what they do. I could certainly play through the game with no problem, even if I couldn't read any of the text. Okay, something about, like, getting the monsters stuck in that seed capture thing might have gone over my head, but I would have figured it out eventually. Daihen ga moshi... No, it's not going to be hard. He is saying it's going to be hard, but it won't. We know it won't. I think he is saying practice here, though. Ganbatte. He's saying give it your all, or practice with all of what you have there. It's like bamboo shoots above white. I've already done that, by the way. No, he's not having any of that. What do you want, though? Big something. Big what, though? Oh, please don't tell me I have to harvest giant crops. Bachiri means perfect. Okay. Oh, good for us, then. No, it's not big follows. No, that's a daikon! Right, I was busy thinking it was some kind of item, but no, that's a daikon, something that we've planted, and we will be getting. So we can accept this. Oh my god, reading through this again. Alright, mutton chops, what do you want? Actually, why do you care about me getting daikon? Oh, you can use it as a sword, although I doubt that's why he's telling me to do this. Omae ni iro. Is that Oshiete? Yeah, I think so. Omae ni iro iro oshiete yarete I wa ritanda ga. I am going to teach you various things, or he's been taught various things, I don't know. This time, though, harvest 5 daikon. Yes. Jitsu wa daikon wa ryori dake de naku. The radish can be used for cooking, but not only that, it can be forged into a weapon. Yes. To nikaku. Harvest shite miru. Give it a go. Try harvesting it. I will get right on that. And now there are either no other quests or I'm full of quests. Don't know which, but something. Where can I buy flowers? Is there even a flower shop around here? We've got the blacksmith, which I barely used, the bread shop, the food shop, the medicine shop, the bathhouse, the general goods store, the crystal store, the carpenter, but no one's selling me flowers. That is kind of weird. Illuminati run the flower shop in 4, and the main boring girl ran the shop in 3, and her little sister would bite you constantly, and our old man was incredibly racist. Oh, he was good. Oh, cheers for filling out the survey there, Rosa. Oh, it's time for the big showdown. Now, these two had a fight before. Okay. Yokata Mada... Yomada... Ah, oh, Christ, what was that thing? Mata... Oh, no, that's Haji. Haji Matenai Mitaida. It has not yet started, thank goodness. Miteru no Gabaru? Gabare? Barry? Barry Scott? Ruto atto de urusai kara. Something about it being noisy? Koko kara. Don't know. The Japanese is the part that appeals to me, so it's going to be handsome. Studying Japanese and then just letting it rot is a bad investment, so gambarimashou. Well, cheers, I will gambaru. Can we get the villagers betting on this children battle? I'm not sure children are allowed to use the fighting arena. Well, there's no such laws here. Right, I don't know what she's saying here. Miteru no ga. So, looking at it, I don't know what bare means here though. Bare ruto atto de urusai kara. So something about being noisy. From here, I don't know. From here we can see it all, right? Yeah, I get it. Okay, no, they didn't like where they were. Oh, Christ, I don't actually know. Spare me, folks. Right. Nige nai de yokuki tana hina. Nige nai. Nige nai de yokuki tana. Don't know what you mean there, Julian, but he's probably saying, come and have a go if you think you're hard enough, Hina. To which Hina says, do you koto? Julian ga koko ni shugote itan desho? What the hell do you mean, Julian? Here... You said here? You said here, Julian. So dakedo, so janai, no. That's right, but that's also not right. Hina yoku wakanai. Hina doesn't get it. Neither do I, Hina. Julian, explain yourself. Tonikaku yoku kitana Hina. Whatever it is, it's not very good, Hina. Sore de kyo wa Nani shite asobu no. What? Sore de kyo wa? That's something or other. What are we going to be playing? Asobu ta me ni koko ni yondan janai. I didn't come here to play games with you, Hina. I came to finish you. Is probably not what he's saying, but perhaps what he's implying. So nano ja hina kairu. Okay, well, if we're not going to play any games, I'm going to sod off back home, says Hina. And Julian's getting all flustered about this. I think she said she was going to go back. Eh? Julian ga asonde kure nai nara betsu no hi to asobu kara ii. So if Julian's not going to play with me today, maybe I'll play betsu no hi another day? A different day? We'll just play another day? Okay. Julian, I think, is calling her out for a fight, and she's like, well, if we're not going to play, I'm just going to sort off then. And then Julian's like, no, don't leave me. Nani o matsu no. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Kyo wa asobu na. Are we going to play or not? Asobi jan. Okay, once again, we're not playing here. Shobu o surundayo. Shobu. I think that's a fight. He wants another fight. Who would have guessed it? The first time we saw these two, they were fighting as well. No, I don't think he is trying to confess. But unable to confess. No, let's not go there. Jobute itsumo no yatsu. I am assuming Jobu is a fight. It might not be, though. I'm just assuming that because the last time they got together they fought. Itsumo no yatsu. The always, the usual. So, sorerayo. Yes, that's it. Soka de... Man, this would be me in Japan just mistaking people for wanting a fight. Okay. Soka demo mata make chao yo? That's it, I see, but are you again going to something or other? Oh, kyo wa katsuno. Today I will win. I don't know if katsu is win, but it sounds like something he'd say. I will win today. Again, I'm still going with the idea that these two are going to fight. I could be missing it entirely. Maybe it is a confession. Wakata, I get it. That's okay. Hina one-chan dakara tsugi ate ageru. Eh? I get it. It's okay. Hina, big sister, tsugi ate ageru. Is she talking about her big sister, or is she saying she's some kind of big sister? I don't know. Gets kind of weird with these brother-sister, but not actually brothers or sister things. Janakata Shobu da. Are you gonna start fighting now? Come on. Ah, there we go. Finally. Kids clobbering the crap out of each other. Don't know why it's censored, but wow, Christ. Getting licked, man. Hi, Hina no Kachi. Yes, Hina's victory, I guess. God, that's not a kanji. Oh, well, no, there's a kanji, but I know that one. It means lose. How do I know it's lose? Because it's a shellfish caught in a hook, which probably means the shellfish lost. Ah, once again, you have lost, Julian. You brought shame upon your family. Anani shukyo shita no ni nande kate nine daro. God, this is exhausting. Censored to save on animation. I can't help but feel they saved a bit too much on the animation. The worst thing is the thing that Hina's doing right now. We saw that kind of creepy smile from everybody who stood on the podium from the festival, and it is creepy. 2D doesn't have the same kind of problem, I think. Then again, their blinking is kind of taking them up Uncanny Valley. At least they're animated a bit. What is she actually saying, though? I don't know. Nani shukyushtanoni nande kattenaindaro. He's probably saying, oh, I tried to do it, but it just didn't work. Whatever it was. And then they do that Japanese thing where they just say someone's name. Why? I don't know. Nandayo, how can this be? Why is it Choto dakedo? Mai yori motsuyoku na. Okay, Hina's consoling Julian, saying, well, he did a bit better. You're not a complete waste of time. Julian gets all flustered. Ippai gan batandane. Ippai gan bat. Oh, right, you gave it your all. You did it your best, Julian. Now, that is not very good consolation, Hina. You're just rubbing it in his face. Julian ekes out an affirmation. Yes, yes, indeed. Eraine, Julian? Eraine. I do not know what eraine means. But whatever it was, it flustered Julian, and Julian says thank you. So it's probably like a, well, I don't know, some kind of comfort. Soreja, bye-bye. Well, that's all. See you later. Hina wa isogashi kara gomen ne. Hina's sorry. Why? I don't know. You did your best. Your best is useless. Well, gotta hand it to those kids for slugging it out in the rain. Right, Mototsuyoku naru. He's gonna do more of something. Moto Tsuyoku naru? Tsuyoku naru. Maybe he's saying he's gonna train more or get more strong or something like that. Yeah, Naru is become, and Moto is more, but Tsuyo, or Tsuyoku, someone's saying it's stronger. Okay. There's only so many times a little boy can get beaten down by a little girl, and he is going to limit that number. Okay, so let's try to remember that Tsuyoku is strong, or strength, or something. I will become strong. Orega hina o mamorun da. Hold on, Mamoru. Was that the protect? The like little hat over the weird sticky thing? I think he's saying that he's going to get stronger in order to protect Hina. Well, isn't that cute? But why? If someone's so strong, why would you say you'll get strong to protect them? Probably because he fancies her like. Shimpai suru... Okay, what? Worrying, surely important? Surely importance nakata mitai. Okay, well this is something about worrying and something about importance. But I think it's... Oh no, it's na, so we didn't have to worry. Or it looks like we didn't have to worry at all. Oh, we could hear him as well. Julian... Hina momada kodomo date omotte ita kedo chanto something or other shiterun da ne. So Julian is thinking about... That is thinking about protection again, right? Probably. No, maybe it's not. Julian and Hina Oh, Mada Konomoda. Oh, okay, we thought they were kids, but they're growing up, right? We thought they were kids, but they're growing up. One-chan Toshi Te Choto something or other. Is that Urushi? As the older sister, I am glad. Kore karamo isho ni. Yeah, that's the one that I thought was protect, but now it's not protect. It's look protect, which probably means watch over. So let's watch over them together. Jings, we are really cozying up with Lucy here. Sodane, that's right. God, thank God, I hope that's over. That was a struggle and a half. But we got through it. What was I meant to be doing? Oh, I still want my clothes counter. I haven't even cleared one day today, and I am spent. Shouldn't have worried. These kids just want to beat the crap out of each other. Oh, I'm gonna stop in by Heinz Ketchup here, see if he's got anything interesting for sale. I'll put on my buying gloves. Wait, that isn't my glove at all. It's something entirely different. Right, let's mess up his store. There. Now give me a discount. Right. Ainiku no tenki dane. He's saying something about the weather, but what's an ainiku no tenki dane? Well, we know Niku means meat, so maybe he's just thinking about meat. He's definitely not, but God knows. Ma Oji-san. Well, hold on, we've heard this one before, haven't we? Yeah, he's always talking about himself as Oji-san. Yeah. Wait, really? Humidity? No, humidity was something that that Randolph was talking about. This is Heinz. Ma Oji-san. Oji-san's room? I think it's his room. Or is it his shop? Oh, whatever. He's not going to leave his shop or his room. And then there's that horny heaven thing again. Whatever. Weather sucks, but Heinz isn't leaving. Irashaimase, you come to buy anything, Marvin? Yeah, show me your wares. Ooh. I'll check out your wares first. This is your magic. I don't really want your magic. I've already got dark magic. Don't need fireballs. But I'm more interested in your random goods. You sell a jamupanu, some jam bread. Man, I could really go for some jam bread, but not if it costs 5,000 gold. He sells crap hammers, he sells a ribbon, which is a boshi, a hat. Counts as a hat. I don't have a ribbon, but I'm not really interested in 3 extra defense points from it. And what in God's name is that? I get a 5% something, but 5% of what I do not know. And this is cheese fondue. Cheese fondue. He sells some interesting things at even more interesting prices, and I'm not interested. Anyway, Granny is not leaving anyway, whatever. He's not Granny. Right, but I didn't come here for you, I came here for Parmo. And Parmo, I mean mutton, because I want to talk to Parmo as little as possible. I will make my own cheese fondue, and I will make my own jam roll. I'm not paying thousands for them. Right. Rainy days, Yasumi ni shite mo. I think it's alright to take a break on rainy days, says Luca, who thinks only of sleeping. Why did I think it was Mutton here? Mutton does the blacksmith work. Luca does this. Right. Irashai. Uchide wa furniture. Yeah, I can buy furniture here. And that's exactly what I'm after. Show me it. What was this again? Ooh, can't remember. Let's have a look at it. Ah, this is expansion stuff. I don't know what good it would do to expand any of these things, so let's leave it to the game to tell us about that. For now, though, I need some furniture. Luca has some horrible genetic disease that makes him so weak he wants to sleep 20 hours a day, and the game makes fun of it. I mean, he'd be living the dream if he could sleep that long every day. Just imagine. What am I wanting here again? Oh, right. This is for, I think that's to take it home, but I can't remember if that means I'll take it home myself. And Famudurag. Farm right. Deliver it to my home, deliver it to my dragon, or I will take it with me myself. Take it to my home. Take him away. Okay, now things get harder, but let's do it anyway. This is an alchemy setup for making my own medicine. This is a forge that I already have, even though it's just an anvil. This is for making clothes, I think. Shut up, Luca, I'm thinking. This is for cooking with my bare hands, which I already have. This is for cooking with kitchen knives. This is a frying pan. This is a mixer. This is an oven. Looks more like a kiln to me. This is... okay, I don't know what it is, but the kanji looks like some kind of broiler. So I'm going to assume it's a steamer. This is a nabe, so it's a pot. This is a compact renzoku, which I really want. It's a refrigerator. A quiet look, I'm struggling here. And this is a bookshelf. Okay, I think I got them all correct. Anyway, I want this. How much stone do I have? I have 178 stone, and this costs 150 of them. But it's only 10 for this. Okay, good, I can have both. Oh wow, it takes me out of the menu and I have to go back in. That's a pain in the butt. Fortunately, it's not a menu that I'll be entering often. Oh, he could be secret furry. Most of the people around here are not so secret, are they? Why did he not do anything for me? Okay. Furniture. Oh Christ, I don't know. I think he's saying that he's already delivering furniture, so go and deal with that first. So, I still want to buy some extra stuff, so what I'll do is I will take it home myself, because I really want a fridge, despite it costing all of my rocks. I also want a mixer, but there'll be other rocks. Alright, great. Huh? Some symbol popped up on the right there and I didn't quite grab it. Okay, so this better be a fridge. Yeah, I know it's a fridge if it'll accept this. It is, thank God. Right, take the rice. I'm keeping the food for myself though. Take my recipe pans. Nice, you take the herbs, but I think my storage box takes the herbs. The herbs you use in the show reel. Right, let's carry you home. I like to think I'm pretty strong, but carrying a fridge in an overhead lift, I'd struggle. Nice to see that we could just leave a fridge anywhere in town. That was a nice thing you could do in Rune Factory 4, and I'm glad to see it's still here. Not only that, it just lifts it above from the ground, no problem. Sounds like you're just weak. I like to think that I'm very strong. Where am I going to have the fridge, though? There's not much point having it indoors. Maybe I should have it up where I'm going to do all the harvesting. Yeah, that way if I pick up something that I know I'm going to want... Oh, Crivens, how do I do this gingerly? There we go. If I grab something and I know I'm going to want to cook with it, I can just throw it in there. Normally I'd have no problem just having that kind of stuff in my house, but the load... Pardon the yawning. The loading time is so abhorrent in this. Worst of all is if you want to teleport. Let's do that again. Now this is instantaneous in Rune Factory 4. You hit warp and then not even a half second later you're in your home. In this game, it took like 20 times longer. Does that mean that I should take you with me as well? Not really doing me much good out here, is it? I hope this isn't our home for the entire game. It feels so sketchy that we're just living off the fat of somebody else's home. I mean, we had a castle in Rune Factory 4. A castle. First time in ages I managed to catch a live stream. I have no clue what's going on. Well, Linux are playing a game in Japanese, so I think anybody would have a hard time here. It seems we people who don't speak Japanese are in the minority. Not quite. Hang on, this... Hold on, do they merge? What shall I make? Tell you what, let's pick this thing up to begin with. And he said it was full before. Okay, it doesn't matter. We'll get doing what we need to do, which is placing you right about here. Excellent. Now I can make things. Wait, wasn't my job to just get the thing? I bet it's going to be a follow-up job of making something. You know, Libby, I don't think I gave you some weeds for the day. Here you go. Yes, yes, arigato, arigato indeed. She was talking about her scents in a weird way. Not sure I quite cottoned on with how. Recht. Thank goodness we did that without actually interacting with Parmo. I feel bad slagging him off, right? The Cinco Keels always have hearts of gold, but just talking to him is a horror show in action. Okay, reading in Japanese puts me to sleep a little slower than reading in English, but it still puts me to sleep. Right, Marvin, yep, you, what did I do? I don't think that's to buy, I think that's specifically a purchase, but that means I don't know how to read it. Because it's not being used as a verb here. It's more like a noun. Anyway, you got your purchase. Yes, yes I did. What is that? That's like really in shot put together, but I don't know what you're talking about. Afutakea. Afutakea mo bachiri des. And we know bachiri means perfect. The shop is perfect for aftercare. Can we just not talk to this guy? Okay, nani ka attara itsu de mo ite kudasai tadashi. Nani ga attaraite. Please tell me if anything somethings. Probably just means happens here. Some kind of goods, dekimasen. I think that means return. Return goods. Return goods. We don't do returns? Dekinanda? What? So I think he's saying we're good at aftercare, but we don't do returns. And Marvin goes, like, we can't return anyway. Because you can't sell back furniture that you've bought. I'm surprised he didn't just say it in English, going, no returns-u. Kochira. Right, your purchase is, Christ knows, Shirushi desu yo. Shirushi desu yo. Shirushi desu. I don't know. I just don't know. Mata no. You know what? Can we just be done with you? He's finishing up with the usual come by again, but I don't want to if he's talking like that. What's he giving me? He's giving me recipe for clothing and accessories.
Yes.
Let's just chow it down to forget our time spent with him. A green ribbon. I can make a green ribbon. Well, I bet the next quest is to make something. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Go and make some kind of armor in your new clothing thing. And the prize will be an aquamarine. Oh, Nandemo. What was this again? Was it recently? Yes, of course it is. Yes, I heard you recently got yourself a... what would actually be the translation for this? A cloth weaving counter? What do they call it in the game? I don't think it's called the accessory stand. Maybe it is, though. I don't know. In any case, you got yourself a counter for making armor and accessories and stuff. Jake remembers Psykeen now. No, Jake remembers Psykeen 4 now. I will forget it next time I see it. Yes, yes. So you've got your counter. You can make things. Good for you. Iya... Mame? Mame dane... Oh, Christ. Iya... Mame... Dane... Whoa, okay. Ore soyu... String and rice... Keitsu... Oh, right, he's, I think he's saying he's actually crap at that kind of thing. Yeah, that makes sense. So you got one of those. Actually, I'm not very good myself, although it could be one of those things where he's actually meaning he's very good at it. I don't know. Toae boo. Oh, God. Something about his inn. Boot something... Ryokan no... Oh. Jibunde... Jibunde mente... Mente? Is that like short for maintenance, but they shorten it in Japanese for some reason? Like no mai? Okay, I'm gonna extrapolate a lot here and say he's not good at doing any seamstress work himself. He needs to maintain good stuff for his Japanese inn, but he's not very good at it, so he wants us to make something, although we don't have to make them for other people. Soko dera Antani Chito Bakari Kotsumis. He wants us to show him some work that we do ourselves. So dana. What is that, like Tehon? Tehon ni hitotsu? Oh, Crivens only knows. A hand and a book too. Mente is short for maintenance, as it is bloody long. Those short versions are the bloody worst. Quite, Ninjin. Okay. Now, this isn't a punishment game. It might be tiring and exhausting, but I very much enjoyed the game. And the game itself isn't difficult. Well, maybe it would be if I was starting out again, but I know Rune Factory like the back of my hand. Also, what was that staggered movement I made? He wants us to make something, right? Make some armor. But do we even know how? I'm sure we could make anything just using some old cloth we found. Let's give it a try. What will I make? I will make some armor. Well, I don't know any kind of armor to make, so let's just invent some using regular old crappy cloth. There we go, we made a shatsu ×1, but I already have a shatsu. Wonder if I can make something else. Can I make something with just iron? Probably not. If it just shows 10 rune points, it's either very easy to make, or it's a guaranteed failure. Is there anything that I don't actually have on me right now? I'm not wearing a hat nor an accessory, but I do have a shatsu. I'm gonna sell that shatsu and wear my own one. A hat and an accessory. Let's try our hand at it. So aboshio tsukaru. I don't know why make is so hard for me, but it is. We could make ourselves a green ribbon if we had some string and some sort of material. It's not, yeah, cloth. And one of those. But would a green ribbon even be any good? It'd be 3 magical defense and 5% something. But what that 5% is, I don't know. Midori no ribbon. A green ribbon. How quaint. Well, this is for a hat, right? What could we make? I don't know, could we make something just out of cloth? Probably not. Hats are usually a bit more advanced than... Holy crapola! 2160 rune points for making something just out of fur. Yep, well that's definitely something, but we wouldn't be able to complete it unless we had that many rune points, and we don't. So, I don't know. We'll have to pass on that. If I can't make that, what was an accessory? Oh, it's probably accessory. Tsuru, or is it tsukuru, is hard for you because you want to say makingu. Well, don't we all? Accessory. I think you can make crummy accessories just out of ore. Oh yeah, we can. Sweet, let's do it. This might just be a bracelet. It is! What is it? It is... Huh? It is something I should go to this screen for. It is a cheap bracelet. It gives 5 magical defense, and otherwise is really rubbish, but hey, 5 magical defense is better than no magical defense. It's also unshipped, so I'm going to make another one. It looks like a very good way to power up my my skill at this, though, because I'm only level 4, and this thing's a level something else to... Ooh, I could make one out of that. But it would still be a crummy... would still be a crummy one of those. Let's make a bunch of them, why not? I got the rune points. This is quality of life that does not exist in Rune Factory 3. I made 10 of them, it bumped me up by 3 levels. Hey, nice. And now I can go and sell them. Just remind him of the Azumanga and Chio-chan Tsukurimasho, Tsukurimasho. I don't remember how it goes. Maybe I'll learn it for next time. Tsukurimasho, Tsukurimasho. It was really crappy in English, I remember that much at least. These things don't sell for jack. 24 gold a pop isn't very good, and they don't stack. But we did it anyway. Sate sate nande na dekiru kana. It does have a nice flow to it, I'll give it that. Man, Azumanga Daioh anime was really terrible. No wonder they didn't do a Yotsuba anime. Right, here's an actual question. What are we doing now? Maybe check in with the board to make sure we've done our quest here. Jakey's still looking for people to play Dawn 5 Disciple games with. Anybody can step up. I do it on Saturdays. If you want to join in, just ping me accordingly. Okay, you did it, Marvin. Oh, what was that one again? It's like Troubled Heart. So isn't it just Trouble? Oh, I don't know. Why didn't I put that one into my kanji list? I do keep forgetting it. Oh well, ignoring that first part. Kore de oremo. Sister up? Upper sister? Okay, one. Okay, I'm not gonna get mad with my... I'm not gonna fall out with my sister. Sister's not gonna get mad at me because of this. So maybe I've saved him. Koitsu... Okay, take this. It's your prize. It's... Aquamarine, again. What's the Japanese word for request? I don't know, I can't do it that way. Ooh, I don't have an aquamarine. I've never had an aquamarine. I could use this. Or, since I haven't sold it before, I can just say, Soria! Alright, oh yeah, I should check for yet more quests. The game is very quest-centric for a long time early on. What is this? You want me to make you some medicine. And you'll give me some medical recipe paired for it. The problem there, Dr. Shimone, is that I don't have a license for that. Wait, do I have a license? I think I do. Well, the other problem is that I don't have any rocks for it. So... Ooh, I wouldn't mind going out on another date with Lucy. Where's she hanging out? It's been a long time and I haven't killed anything, so we should change that. Ah, Lucy's over here. I should try out this magic as well. We might unironically be the slowest player in the history of this game. Possibly. Makes a change from me being the best at a game. A real big change. Ame nan kani lose keruka. Whoa. Something lose, something lose. Maybe it doesn't mean lose in this context. Maybe she's singing some kind of Japanese proverbial rain, rain, go away song. If only I could remember how to pronounce lose, but I don't. But I'm certain that's what she's saying. It's like when we say rain, rain, go away. But never mind that. Wait, you work here? Oh my days, this is the biggest family around. So I could actually buy medicine from you? How about that? That's some hefty magical... Not magical, some hit point, Well, who needs that? And despite the lips there... This isn't some kind of kissing ball, it's... what is it called here? Pero cut? Well, it cures silence, that's what I remember. Don't thank me, I didn't buy anything. Anyway, I'm here to ask you out. Wait, why didn't I get the ask out thing? Ah, I probably have to select talk to you. What's she saying here? Jake, have you found the wanted monster? No, but I should go out on a hunt for it right now. Ji puri ni yasashi kushite kureteru. Eh? She's asking about Puri here, but what about her, I don't know. Also, that's interesting dusting animation going on. And no, no cold medicine for the dog. The dog has to die of the dreaded Japanese cold here. Yasashi kushite kureteru. She's asking me if I'm doing something to Puri. But I don't know what or why. Oh, right, I need to ask you out here. I actually don't know what's going on here. At all. So, nara in dakedo. Oh, it's okay. Anno. Well, let's not spring the ski desk so early, right? Let's say if we can go out on a date together. It's not an actual date, it's just going out together. Lucy. Yosha. Don't, yeah. Where are we gonna go? Also, what's that about? That's what she used when talking about the rain, the last thing she's saying. What does she mean here? Dochi ga... Ooh, crivens, I do not know. Is she talking about being a loser? Don't know. Do not know. Wait, the kid works here as well? Hayaku, Amega, yeah. Hurry up and go away, Rain. Irashima. They have got some wonderful child labor laws around here. I think I saw him working here before, but if I did, I have forgotten, and it comes as a surprise now. Granny Shimone, you work here as well, right? Yes, I've come. Okay, good, she does. Well, it doesn't matter. Hey, I wonder if we can take the kid with us as well. Take the whole family out. I doubt it, though, because I've not been lavishly providing him with gifts, have I? Toshita no Julian, anta ga genki da nai kedo. What's wrong, Julian? You don't look so genki today. Okasan ni okorare tanda. Something happened with mother, but what? Okasan ni okorare. Well, you know what I haven't used all stream? The Oxford Japanese mini dictionary. What is an okorare? Well, it's probably oku something or other is a verb. Let's hit it. Passive form, nice. Sure. Oto, oso, ose, oku, oko. Okoru is to take one's place or to lose one's temper. But what if it is oko? No, it would be... Maybe it's get mad. That would make sense here. And it would explain why he's crying. Mummy got mad. Go with that. Oh, is that it? We're not going to console him or ask why she was mad? Alright, I know you've got a bit of a scalped bottom, laddie, but you should come out and fight monsters with me. Julian, can we go out together? I'm sorry. Kyo wa dame na... Because he's been beaten savagely by Grandma Shimone. Okay, well, don't worry. I'll just take your sister out instead. And I regained all of my rune points because standing around failing at talking to people still works out well for me. Okay, let me get a recheck on the stats here. Mine won't be much better, but I did gain some levels and stuff by beating things up. But what about Lucy? Level 10, leveling her way up. Ooh, she's got 4 hearts with me. I think at 6 or 7 I could ask her to be our girlfriend. On that note, Lucy, I picked these up with you in mind. You can have the level 2 one. Arigato. Yes, you're very welcome, Lucy. I don't know if doing things in the rain causes you to lose more rune points in this game. Alright. Well, that's pretty powerful. But these are like the very start monsters, so I shouldn't be too impressed just yet. Where is that monster though? It says it's in the south, but I've not seen anything to that effect. Did it just drop me a crystal? Good grief. It dropped me a soil crystal. It only sells for 11 gold, so it's probably pretty crappy. So you get the dragon crystals, Jake. Well, lucky me. Anybody know where this this monster I'm trying to find actually is? Because I'm having no luck finding him. What did I even pick up here? Oh well, it's a stick. It's my stick. You know what? This is nowhere near as fun as just beating things up. There we go. The famous element soil. Well, I thought one of them was Earth, but it ended up being something else. Like another thing was Earth. South of the map. Well, this is south of the map, and it's the entrance to another area. So I doubt it's that somewhat. Oh, gotta get all the grasses. It's gonna make all the villagers love me. Freaking Alpha makes his way to Japan, suddenly declares himself king of the weebs. It's on the south of the middle of the field, the one to your right. You mean it's the south here? Or the south here? I already checked this area and didn't find it. I just found a bunch of cows. But I'm not above beating up cows again, so let's get to it. IFT Cluck, the real MVP! Oh, not bad, Lucy. Not bad at all. Also, grabbed ourselves an egg. And a mushroom. And I could do some reading here. Oh man, I don't want to read it, but I guess I should try. Kinoko niwa. So they're talking about mushrooms, I think. Samazama na. That's another weird onomatopoeic thing. Well, in this game there are lots of different kinds of mushrooms, so it's probably talking about... Oh, hold on, is that seed? What does seed come together with all those other things for? I don't even know. But they're saying there are various different kinds of mushrooms. Oishi kinoko mo areba. Yes, delicious mushrooms. That's poison, isn't it? Poisonous types. Taberu toki wa kiyo. Don't eat the poisonous ones. It's probably more elaborate than that, but that's my takeaway from it. Where are the cows at? Here we go, come on. It's not a glorious date with your soon-to-be girlfriend if you don't beat up some cows. Come with me. Gotta show off our strength. Ooh, wow. That dropped me a mid-sized milk and a small amount of milk. Now, every kid loves a mini milk. But they're always so damn small. Okay, that one's just trying to run away. Mo konna jikan da? Soreja, bye-bye. Oh man, she's cutting off our date early because it's too late. Oh well, I guess I'll just beat up cows on my own. combat is so slow and so clunky. It is actively painful. Don't forget to use the uncharged seed circle. Yeah, it uses quite a lot of rune points, but I guess if you're farming items, it's a really good thing to do. Now this milk seems quite valuable to me. 1 carton of milk is worth almost 500 gold. However, don't be misled. It depends on the level. One is worth 400, the other is worth 399. Still, good money. Good investment of RP for it. Ooh, I should go and grab some honey from the hornets. Where is that? That red monster. I see no such thing. Despite my attempts to go south, I've already been here as well. Hey, hornet, give me the honey. That's not honey! That is also not honey. Oh, I can't pick them up when they're locked. What a shame. There we go, that's the honey. Now, honey is typically worth big money in Rune Factory. Which is why I love to get 4 hornets as soon as I can, but I need a bigger place for it. Teach me about the honey game. It's also an ingredient for so many recipes that makes it worth even more money. 680 gold. I just wish gold had more impact right now, because I've got so much of it. It doesn't even feel good getting a lot. Well, I mean, it does feel good, but it could feel better. I wonder if they added this lock-in thing because they felt that the combat was so clunky. You can really milk the items out here, though. It's kind of crazy. Is that another crystal? No, it's a different kind of insect shell. What do we have here? So this is just insect shell. This is Kireina insect shell. I'm not actually sure if that's shell or if it means more like carapace, but it matters not. Anyway, that's a pretty insect shell, worth a whole lot more money. But it's also skill level 35. It's going to be very difficult to use for any recipes right now. Probably a rare drop out of them, given they normally give honey and regular insect shell. This doesn't feel quite as good without Lucy by our side. What also doesn't feel good is not finding this this gobbo thing that I meant to be killing. Oh jeez, oh jeez, right. These guys mean business. They did a ton of damage to me in one shot there. Probably a better idea to run into combat using my staff, because at least then I get the benefit of the shield. And eating some food, that'll keep us good for a bit. Where is that monster? I'm not sure how much more south I can go here. Wow, magic is a painful one in 3D. There he is. Oh boy. So I'm a little confused. Am I meant to kill him? Oh jeez, right, he hits. He hits a fair bit. Maybe I need to hit him in a certain way? I don't know. Anyway, locking him up and kicking the crap out of him seems to be the way forward. There we go. Gotcha. When you're this good, it's no problem. Not liking the sound of all that fighting going on. Yeah, Archer cannot beat Fist. Ooh, black grass. Also, that looks big. Is it a proper sized one? It's a wind crystal worth 900 gold. Ah, interesting. Well, let's hold on to that one for now. And let's also go fishing, because we can. With our branch. Here, fish. Yeah, they must know that one. Yes, let's get ourselves a big one. I want that specific big one, though. Out you come. We got ourselves a Yamame. And it's the smallest one we've ever had. Was that smallest? I don't know, didn't pay much attention to it. That big fish is having no interest in my bait here. There we go. That's a new get. A Herabu. Herabu? Herabu na. I don't know. I do not know fish types even in English, so let alone whatever the Japs come up with. And it's not even worth that much money. We're just, I suppose we're just doing it for the collection. And getting that fishing skill up is no bad thing either. Okay, I want that big one, then I'll be happy enough to leave. Oh, wow. Really went for it. We got ourselves an Amago. It's the biggest Amago I've ever had. What is an Amago? I'm sure these descriptions will tell us all about the fish, but I'm not reading all that. It's also barely worth any money. They're all barely worth any money. If I've never shipped them before, I will ship them. If I have shipped them before, then they're going in the fridge. Anything else worth grabbing here before I make a hasty return? Yeah. There's, yeah, potions of various sorts. What kind of potions are we talking about? I got myself a... What? Poison? Sapori poison. So it cures poison? Ah, well, what I'm seeing is that it sells for 150 gold, but... That beats me. I wonder if I can make Chemical X later on and just chug that. Build up an immune system. I should be careful here. These are probably more hard-hitting enemies than we've been dealing with so far. Strong enough to barely care about that. And strong enough to take no damage! Oh boy, oh boy. There we go. I stole its tusk and now I'm getting out of here. Too much risk. Too little reward. The sell to buy ratio seems very skewed. It's to prevent you just buying up things on the cheap and then using them for expensive crafting. Generally, buying anything is quite expensive. Steals tusks from the live elephants. Yeah, but I let the elephants live. I'd love to eat an elephant one day. I really like elephants as animals, but true love for an animal comes from consuming it. Marvin's getting really, really tired here. I can't even chop that thing down without dying. Ooh, there's something I should check right now. And that is, does swinging a tool cost... No, okay, good. Swinging a tool when you're not actually doing anything with it does not cost rune points or health. Good. Saves you from accidentally killing yourself. Well, to some degree. I like dogs. Please don't eat them. Well, can't promise I won't. I'd eat a dog. I struggle to think of any animal I wouldn't eat. Right, if it's not shipped, it's going into the Reizoko. Wait, can I store grass in here? Amazing. I'm going to store withered grass, but not regular grass. And I'm going to ship one of you, the lowest level one of you. I'm going to ship both the milks. Storing milk might be an idea, but I won't. I want to actually generate some money, so I'm going to ship all the animal products that I'm getting right now. For now. I don't want to grow more level 1 tates. I think I'll just sell those. And I've shipped you, so you'll go in here. I've shipped you, so in you go here as well. I don't know what this is. Oh, I haven't got Bane's game yet. Store one of each, sell the rest. Figures I can't keep crystals in the fridge. Be bizarre as keeping your video games in the fridge. Yeah, Bane managed to trim 8 minutes off my time. It was a very impressive run. I mean, I could be petty and point out the enormous amount of time he spent practicing those games, but I won't. He won fair and square. Right, I want to ship one of each of these things. Away you go. Painful to ship the entire crystal, given it costs 50,000, but I want it on my sold items list. Even this tusk, which counts as a something or other. A tsume? I don't know what a tsume is. I don't know what half those things mean. But we ship them all. And now I've got almost 6 grand worth of goodies to be sold. Good for us. Been a long day for Marvin. I think the only other thing he needs to do is drop his grass. Well, actually, I can grab these weeds as well, just so I have some to put in the fertilizer bin, which I still maintain is a useless thing to have, but it can be mine to have. I guess the important thing is to give weeds a use. This isn't like Harvest Moon where you can give them to Popuri and she'll think they're flowers. That daft girl. This game looks interesting. Do you think it's going to make it to PC? Oh heavens, no. You think Japanese developers could make games for PC? Ho ho, that's a funny joke. But no, it will not. I'll be very interested in the day that we see a Harvest Moon game, not a Harvest Moon, a Rune Factory game make it to PC. But it's not happening with 5. And if it does, I will happily eat my words, because I'd be quite ecstatic about that. Imagine the modding. Nintendo game, so no, yeah, there's that to keep in mind, it is a Nintendo game. Okay, That day took forever. It took 3 hours, and that's all we're doing today. One whole day. This playthrough, I think, is going to take some time. But that's okay, because I absolutely love this game. Rune Factory 4 was with us for quite some time. And 1, that was in English, and 2, I know it like the back of my hand. This one, well, we will get this game beat. Eventually. Still, there's only so much Japanese my brain can take for one day, and that is it. I will be back shortly with Railway Empire. I'm really stoked to play it. I might even fire it up early. It's meant to be here in 3 hours, but I'm thinking it might be here in less than that. So for a very short time, it's a cheers and a cheerio.